Hello everyone, welcome back to AM Auto. Today we're taking a closer look at a car that brings back one of the most loved names in Japanese sports car history, the brand new 2026 Suzuki Cappuccino. This small, lightweight, and affordable roadster was a cult favorite back in the 1990s, and it has now been reimagined for a new generation of drivers. What made the original Cappuccino so appealing was its simplicity, its fun-to-drive nature, and the open-top experience that felt unique at such a small scale. The new model carries all of that heritage, while adding modern performance, safety, and design. Let's go step by step, beginning with the way it looks, then how it drives, and finally a glance at what the interior offers. The 2026 Suzuki Cappuccino is immediately striking when you see it in person. The car remains compact, in keeping with K-car proportions, but Suzuki has done a remarkable job of making it look wider, lower, and more athletic. The front end is sharp and aggressive, with slim LED headlamps that stretch toward the fenders, framing a low and purposeful grille. The bumper is sculpted with angular air intakes, not only for design but also to improve airflow and cooling. There are subtle references to the original model with rounded accents around the daytime running lights, reminding longtime fans of where this car came from. The hood is short, sloping down toward the road, emphasizing the classic front engine, rear drive layout. From the side, the proportions are unmistakably roadster-like. A long front overhang is avoided, while the short wheelbase gives it a very tight, agile appearance. The car sits on 17-inch lightweight alloy wheels that fill the arches nicely without looking oversized. The designers kept the car light and simple, but they added flowing shoulder lines that run from the headlights to the rear, giving the small body more presence and a sense of motion even when parked. The roof design is also key, since the Cappuccino has always been about enjoying the open air. The 2026 model keeps its removable hardtop panels, but now it integrates an electronically assisted system that allows quick changes from coupe to open roadster. With the roof off, the car looks even more aggressive and playful, staying true to the spirit of the original while clearly embracing modern aesthetics. At the back, the new Cappuccino is compact and stylish. The taillights are slim LEDs, with a signature light pattern that looks futuristic but still hints at the rounded forms of the 1990s model. A small ducktail-style spoiler is molded into the trunk lid for subtle downforce, while twin exhaust tips on either side of the bumper highlight the sporty intent. Overall, the car feels like a respectful homage to its predecessor while being thoroughly modern, as if Suzuki wanted to make sure that nostalgia and progress coexisted harmoniously. Of course, the heart of the Cappuccino has always been the way it drives. The 2026 model doesn't chase big horsepower numbers, because that was never the point. Instead, it focuses on lightness, balance, and agility. The car weighs in at just about 850 kilograms, an impressive figure in an age when most vehicles keep getting heavier. Under the hood is a 660cc turbocharged 3-cylinder engine, true to K regulations, but paired with a 48-volt mild hybrid system to enhance efficiency and low-end response. Combined output sits at around 90 horsepower, which may not sound like much, but when you consider the lightweight and the rear-wheel drive configuration, it is more than enough to make this car genuinely fun. Acceleration to 60 miles per hour comes in just over 8 seconds, but numbers only tell part of the story. Because of the way the car is set up, every input feels direct and rewarding. The turbo engine has a punchy character, with the hybrid system filling in torque at low RPM, so throttle response feels crisp. A 6-speed manual gearbox is standard, offering precise, mechanical shifts that driving enthusiasts will love. For those who prefer ease, Suzuki also offers a CVT automatic, but the manual is really where this car shines. The balance of the chassis is excellent. With the short wheelbase, the Cappuccino feels agile, darting into corners with eagerness. The steering is electrically assisted but finely tuned, giving a good sense of what the front wheels are doing. The suspension has been engineered to strike a balance between comfort and sharp handling, making the car playful without being punishing on regular roads. On winding roads, the Cappuccino delivers something few cars today can replicate, a pure, lightweight driving feel. It's not about blistering speed, but about connection. The rear-wheel drive dynamics mean you can adjust your line with the throttle, and the car rewards smooth driving with a fluid sense of motion. It feels almost like a go-kart for the road, reminding us that driving fun doesn't always have to come from huge engines or extreme power figures. And thanks to its low weight and hybrid efficiency, the car is also very economical, returning around 22 kilometers per liter, or close to 50 miles per gallon. That makes it both exciting and practical, a rare combination in the sports car market. Suzuki has also made sure this new Cappuccino is safer and more usable than the original. It comes with modern driver assistance systems such as adaptive cruise control, lane keep assist, automatic emergency braking, and blind spot monitoring. These features make it much easier to live with on a daily basis, allowing drivers to enjoy a weekend toy that also works during the week for commuting or city driving. The car's compact size makes it effortless to maneuver in urban areas, while still offering the kind of stability you'd want for highway travel. Inside, the Cappuccino is simple but modern. The cabin is built around the driver, with a focus on keeping everything within easy reach. The dashboard features a digital instrument cluster that can be configured to show performance data, efficiency stats, or navigation. At the center, there is a touchscreen infotainment system with smartphone integration, supporting both Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. The screen is modestly sized so it doesn't dominate the cabin, but it offers all the connectivity that modern drivers expect. The seats are sporty and well bolstered, keeping the driver and passengers secure during spirited driving. Despite the car's compact dimensions, Suzuki has done a good job of optimizing interior space, so there's enough room for most drivers to sit comfortably. Storage is naturally limited, but the trunk is surprisingly practical for a roadster of this size, capable of handling a couple of weekend bags or groceries without issue. The materials inside are also a step up from what you might expect in a K-Class car. Soft touch panels, brushed metallic accents, and optional leather or fabric upholstery give the cabin a premium feel, while still being lightweight and functional. The 2026 Suzuki Cappuccino is a car that blends nostalgia with modernity. It doesn't try to be something it isn't. Instead, it stays true to its roots as a lightweight, rear-drive roadster while adding the features and refinement necessary for today's market. It's a car that appeals to enthusiasts who crave simplicity and connection in driving, but also to new buyers who want something different, fun, and efficient. By bringing back the Cappuccino, Suzuki has created a bridge between the past and the present, a car that celebrates driving for the sake of driving. For those who remember the original, this car will feel like a beloved classic reborn, but with more polish, more safety, and more everyday usability. For younger drivers who never experienced it, the Cappuccino will be an introduction to the joys of a car that doesn't need to be powerful to be exciting. It proves once again that sometimes less is more, and that lightness, balance, and character can create a driving experience that leaves a lasting impression. That's our in-depth look at the new 2026 Suzuki Cappuccino. Thank you for watching AM Auto. If you enjoyed this review and want more coverage of the latest vehicles, make sure to stay tuned because we'll be bringing you more exciting reviews very soon.